I have a brand new biblical question. A brand new biblical question. Some of you are aware, maybe most now, this woman, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, expired, I guess, over the weekend. She was a stone liberal, and she tried to hang in there as long as she could, but she's gone, she's dead. And so there's an open vacancy on the Supreme Court, U.S. Supreme Court. And the Democrats, liberal, far left, evil Democrats are desperate to prevent the president from filling in that spot right now. They want to wait to see if they're going to win so that they can put in a liberal person. And that's the last thing we need on the U.S. Supreme Court. All right? So my biblical question, should President Trump appoint a man or woman to the Supreme Court of the USA, of the United States? Should President Trump appoint a man or woman to the U.S. Supreme Court? I want to hear what you think about that. Should the Great White Hope appoint a man or woman to the U.S. Supreme Court? And President Trump has said that he is going to appoint a woman to the court. He said that out loud. So what do you think about that? Should the president promote a man or woman to the U.S. Supreme Court? It's been said that President Trump wants to pick a woman by the name of Amy Barrett. Amy Barrett. And the president appointed her to the Seventh Circuit back in 2017. And supposedly she has a great voting record. She's pro-Second Amendment, free speech, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And she's an openly Catholic. And at one time she clerked for Justice Anthony Scalia, or Anton Scalia, Anthony Scalia. She clerked for him at one point. But according to Human Events, so I got that information from Revolver about this woman, a little background on her. I don't really trust these women just because they are supposed to be conservative. Because of their emotions and their mindset, there are things that should be voted against, they will vote for. Like there are 2 Republican women right now who don't want the president to appoint this woman to the court, this person, whether it be a man or woman, to the court right now. These 2 Republican women are going along with the Democrats. They want to wait till after the election. And these 2, and I don't have their names before me, so I don't know what they are. I mean, I know them if I should hear them, but I don't remember. But these 2 women should not have been voted in as Republican women because they've gone with the Democrats before. And Susan Collins is one of them. Susan Collins might as well be voted out. And if you go to vote in a woman, you might as well vote in a Democratic woman. It's the same thing. It's absolutely the same thing. You're voting in these Republican women, but they're not stable. They're emotional. And they're going to go along with the crowd, especially if the crowd are unhappy or whatever, right? They're going to go along with that, Black Lives Matter and all that crap. The woman would get caught up with all that false emotions, and they would go along with it. According to Human Events, this is from Human Events. According to a written statement, Barrett asked Catholic judges in the U.S. to recuse themselves from any cases involving the death penalty. That's this woman that the president is thinking of appointing to the courts. And this was in response to U.S. bishops and their campaign against capital punishment. And following a statement made by the Pope, also denounced this practice. So apparently the Pope at that time, I don't know what they think now, probably the same thing. They were against capital punishment. And by Barrett being a Catholic, she went along with the Pope. And she asked any judges to recuse themselves from any cases involving the death penalty. And you want this woman in your court, U.S. Supreme Court? And I've noticed that even with the abortion movement today, those who are against it, I remember when I was younger, we used to participate in the abortion thing. We had rallies and everything. And men were involved in stopping abortion. And it was a very strong movement at the time. But when men were convinced to get out of it by liberals and non-liberals alike, the movement lost its power because a lot of the women who are against abortion were in favor of it at times, especially if a woman yell and scream, oh, it's my body, my choice, and all that crap. And so these women, the conservative women started saying, well, it's her body, it's her choice. And the movement just went to hell in a handbasket. It's not even the same anymore because they took men out. And anytime you take men out of anything, it will go weak, whether it's the family, the country, schools, or whatever, government. When you take the men out, it's not going to be the same anymore. It will become emotionally weak, and the country will go to hell in a handbasket. So this woman, I don't trust her, especially if she's against capital punishment because she's a Catholic and she's listening to the dumb Pope that's ticked. I'm just saying. A little more extra information. Historically, only men were appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court until 1981 when Ronald Reagan nominated Sandra Day O'Connor. I kind of remember that. I wasn't that involved in politics, somewhat, but I do remember that. So that's when it started to go downhill, folks. Amazing. James is here from the Hake Report. I held him over. I'll get to your phone calls, 888-77-53773. So, James, by the way, James' hair was sticking up all the first 2 hours, and you went and put water, spit, or something on it. Did you put spit on your hair or water?
Water.
Oh. What happened this morning? Normally your hair is all intact.
Well, I guess I cut it shorter than usual, and so it tends to just stay spiked kind of up.
Oh, I see.
That's what happened.
White people.
Plus, I washed it, which is probably... I didn't think I used too much. When you have less... When your hair is shorter, I guess it takes less shampoo to make it all... just strip it.
So, did you... Whatever.
Yeah.
Did you just report that the Democrats said that Ruth Bader Ginsburg's dying wish was to wait until after the election before they appoint someone to the...
Well, by Democrats, that means her granddaughter or so-called family. Her so-called family gave, I guess, the Supreme Court and NPR this written statement that she supposedly dictated to her granddaughter, who's no doubt a far-left liberal, that my most fervent wish is that I will not be replaced until a new president is installed.
Number one, who cares what her wishes are concerning our government?
Yeah.
And if it's true, forget about her.
She's going to cry discrimination against the dead.
She better wish she doesn't go to hell.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, apparently she doesn't believe in God, just politics.
Who does she think care about what she wish concerning the U.S. Supreme Court?
I know.
That doesn't even make logical sense. I think this is made up.
It's just kissing up stuff. I don't know if it might be made up. It totally might be, but it also totally could be true. I could picture her believing in this crap.
Was she drinking before she died? Did she die drunk?
It's quite possible, but this was not even the day that she died. It was so-called shortly before she died. So it could have been a week before or
What a dumb
couple
woman.
months
No wonder
before.
she dead. If she said that, it's hard for me to believe that anyone would just say that while they're dying.
Right.
My dying wish is that you wait until after the election before you appoint someone. You
But
have
she
to be
said-
high or drunk or something.
She said
if she said that.
until a new president is installed.
But what the?
Is it?
Nobody cares what
Doesn't she
this-
know that Trump is going to win the re-election?
But even so, no one care what a dying woman think.
Yeah.
What the?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll just say that.
Chuck Schumer is pointing at it though. And I think he had the quote, like he had a picture of her with the quote,
More
like
the
a meme
president.
style thing.
If that's true or not, they should make the president appoint someone overnight.
I know.
I got your wish.
Yep.
What the?
Yeah, he said, I think that was written out by Adam Schiff and Schumer and Pelosi.
Well, whether Adam Schiff wrote it or not, it's stupid. It doesn't
Yeah.
even make any logical sense.
I know. And it's totally kissing up to the woman thing. Because imagine a male
Yeah.
saying that.
Oh, my dad wishes
Imagine if
that you.
Scalia said that before he was killed or died or whatever.
So my dad wishes that the Democrats never win again. How about that?
Yeah. Democrats get out.
Beta Ruth, what's her name?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
What do I call her?
Beta Ruth.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg better wish her soul would be redeemed.
Yeah.
That should be her dying wish, if she said that. It's
She-
so dumb, it's hard for me to believe it.
She fought against discrimination, and all of her stupid things about discrimination are based in like common sense reality, reasonable discrimination, such as against mentally ill people, against pregnant women,
But no wonder she
and
did
all
that.
kinds of stuff. Yeah.
No wonder she did. So I got to ask: should President Trump appoint a man or a woman to the U.S. Supreme Court?
The tradition part of me says man, but I'm like, what's funny is that I didn't even think about what before you asked this question. I didn't even allow myself to think about what should happen because I already know that Trump is he's all nice to women and he like cherishes women and kisses up to women and has his daughter going out around Africa promoting women working and stuff like that. So I kind of had resigned myself to the fact he's going to replace with a woman. And I'd heard that that's what he said he was going to do. So I was like, whatever. And then I heard another expert who's not here, Esteban, say that, he should just pick because whoever's the best because men today are so weak. So that sounded nice to me. But I kind of know that it's supposed to be a man.
You kind of know?
Yeah.
You're not sure? Are you not sure, Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
I'm not sure of anything anymore.
Joel said, never listen to Esteban.
That was interesting coming from Esteban, though. I mean, Esteban.
Chris said, man, no question.
Yeah. But look at Kavanaugh and Gorsuch. Like,
Which one did all that crying?
Kavanaugh. But Gorsuch has been even worse than Kavanaugh, I think. I heard that Trump's favorite is Clarence Thomas.
Of course. Who would not favor him?
Right. He's my favorite. He's like
Yeah.
the only one who's
He's the best.
for what's right.
Better than all the rest.
I heard that Alito's okay.
Where's the leader now?
He's still there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not to be confused with Scalia.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. So your answer, should President Trump appoint a man or woman to the U.S. Supreme Court is what?
A man.
Scalia was a boss.
Nice.
Was he?
He probably was. I just
Nick is
wasn't
saying.
paying a lot of attention at that time.
Right. Me either. I wasn't paying a lot of attention.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I do know Clarence Thomas is a boss.
Right.
He's
No, he
amazing.
definitely is. I liked his grandpa. His grandpa called him an educated fool.
Who?
Clarence Thomas, when he was a black radical.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I remember him saying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the hate report,
.com
9
/show.
to 11. a.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Let me go to Nicholas. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.